and now you're frozen. Welcome back, everybody, to Fun in the Locker Room, June 22nd, 2025. We have a tremendous amount to talk about today. As always, Liam Holloway, Sean Reichel, Drew Carster coming from all over the world, uniting on everything in the world of sports. Because we spend so much time in between each show doing our dedicated research, we have so much to talk about. Congratulations to the New York Knicks, the Nova Knicks, NBA champions 2026. We will get into that, and we're not going to get into it this show, but obviously the draft is happening soon. We can talk about that in the later show, and we've opened up the entire offseason. All 30 teams are now looking to compete once again, and we'll touch on that a little bit here. We got the World Cup going on, hosted in the United States. Very cool opportunity for the country. I'm here in Dallas, where we actually are hosting the most amount of games out of any city in the United States. Very cool opportunity. Baseball we'll get into, and who knows what else we'll get into. So you're not going to want to miss it. As always, Twitter, YouTube, follow all the socials. And we're going to start the show by asking Rank and Liam, give me one thing positive from your weekend. Just anything. Doesn't have to be sports related. What do you got for me, Rank?
Went to the World Cup this weekend. Watched
Brazil live. What's about that?
Great time. Great on the ground reporting. Got some insider information. It's been a great time.
Which game was that?
The Brazil-Haiti. 3-0 Brazil.
Very nice.
Any takeaways from that one, Rank?
Brazil is terrifying. I do not want to play Brazil at all. They're so freaking fast up top. They can turn a normal passing thing into a all-out attack within seconds.
What about the other side of the ball? How'd anything about Haiti?
Haiti was better than I was expecting, and honestly dominated possession for a large majority of the second half, which also kind of shocked me. So to that extent, I do think offensively, if the U.S. ended up playing Brazil, we could do something against them.
I like the sound of that, Rank.
Liam, you are frozen in honestly a very sexy photo. But what did you get? We can hear you perfectly. What happened? What happened?
I'll just let. I'm still not moving.
We can hear you perfectly.
All right. I was at a fan fest here in Boston where we're also hosting a ton of games, and got to watch the Ivory Coast versus Germany. That was a fantastic game. I don't know if you guys caught it, but Ivory Coast was up kind of the whole game. Had a chance to put the game away, and some dude absolutely just botched an easy kind of wide open chance, and Germany ended up scoring the winner in extra time. Some substitute came on named Undov, and he had this great goal and got it done for them. The German fans went nuts. But, here in Boston, the Scotland fans have been running wild. They've drank, I think, 6 or 7 bars completely dry.
I love that.
Yeah.
Have you met up with any of the Scottish people, Liam? Have you become one of them?
I have, Rank. I joined the Tartan Army, that's what they call themselves, for a game at Fenway, where 20,000 of them went and saw a Red Sox game. Now, majority of them had no clue what the hell was going on. They'd never seen baseball before. And when the Red Sox gave up a home run on the first pitch of the game, that didn't really go over well. But it was still a great game. They were doing their cheers all day, their songs, playing the bagpipes. It was electric.
Do you think that giving up the home run first pitch of the game, do you think because that was literally the first thing they saw, they didn't realize the magnitude of that? Like it's probably just a pretty normal event. It was the first thing.
I think they didn't understand it, but when they heard the regular Red Sox fans booing instantly, I think they started to understand that what happened wasn't necessarily a good thing. But it was fun. Fun game, fun atmosphere. Really cool people.
Awesome. All right. All right. We lost one of the three of us. But you know what? This question was going to go to Rank anyways as the New Yorker. Set the stage quickly. Knicks in one of, I think, the greatest finals I've seen in the last, 15 years. Really exciting finals, 4-1, pretty much a comeback in every game. A lot of great narratives going on. Rank, I know you're a Celtics fan. Everyone on the show knows you're a Celtics fan, but what do you think this meant to the city of New York?
This was New York's first championship since 2011 with the Giants. So a 15-year champion drought, if you're not counting MLS and WNBA and the other side sports. It is huge. It was incredible. It was everything New York could have ever hoped for. The city literally burnt to the ground multiple times. Every single NBA Finals victory or loss was treated like the end of the world. It meant everything to a city. This is the one team that almost all New Yorkers, other than myself and Liam, can rally around and actually be fans of. And it was huge for them to go out and win this. Extra sweet for us as they're a bunch of Villanova guys being a leading this team to be there. Every single one of those guys played a critical role. Brunson dropping 45 in the winner is absolutely ridiculous. Gotta be one of the most clutch guys in NBA currently. It's no matter the score, the Knicks had a chance. And it was pretty remarkable to see not only this team's resolve, but this team's skill and ability to come back no matter what, which is kind of the Villanova way.
Damn right.
That was
Liam,
beautiful, Rank.
What else you got to add on to that, Liam?
No, I think Rank summed it up. The word that really kind of stuck with this Knicks team was resilience. And they went down in every single game by double digits. And it did not matter one bit because they fought tooth and nail to the end. And they were in every single game, regardless of how many possessions they were down. It's great to see Jalen Brunson, too, taking that pay cut so that they were able to sign key guys and some of his buddies. And it absolutely has paid off in dividends times 8 billion. He will never have to pay for anything inside New York again. He is a hero, and he is now crowned the best Knicks player in history, greatest Knicks player in history. So,
1,000% agree. I think, and Rand kind of touched on this with very cool to see 3 winners at the collegiate level win together at the professional level. I think even if you're not a Villanova fan, like that's just a very cool thing to see, unless you were like a UNC fan or something.
UNC fan, yeah.
Totally get that. But I think it was very cool because you got rotation of like 7 guys, and I think it really changed throughout the series, in my opinion, who is the Finals MVP. Because in the first couple games, outside of some incredible fourth quarter heroics, like Brunson did not play super efficiently. It took him to like the fourth, and OG and Cat were like shining stars on both ends of the court, respectively. And then obviously, I think game 3 and 4 it started to shift, and there was a point where I'm like, I'd be happy if they gave it to any of these 3 guys, if it was a co-finals MVP, and I think that just speaks to the depth. Very unselfish guys. It's not like Cat, who is a number 1 pick, was kind of the guy before Anthony Edwards in Minnesota, and even then was still like the second option. It's not like he's like, I need to have 15 to 20 shots a game to make myself feel better, win or loss. And I think that speaks to the New York Knicks way. I think Mike Brown gets a ton of credit here. And it's really those type of intangibles that it's hard to find in a young team like the Spurs. And I think that's really where things just didn't add up for them.
It's kind of crazy to say we were sitting here a year ago when they fired Tom Thibodeau, and the Knicks were going around calling every single team and asking about their head coach. We were making jokes about them calling up the Mavs and asking for Jason Kidd. They were calling up the Warriors asking for Steve Kerr. They were calling everybody under the sun. And honestly, they lucked into getting Mike Brown, who was probably the perfect coach for this situation, the perfect coach for this team. And it really has just worked out in a way that hard to predict.
Yeah. I think name of the game in the NBA right now is roster construction. You saw it with the Celtics, with the Nuggets, with the Thunder. It's not about having 2 top 5 NBA players anymore. That's not how you win in this modern NBA. And I think the point that echoes that and really enunciates that idea is obviously, like, when we think of championship rosters, greatest of the greats, you think of the Michael Jordan Bulls, you think of Kobe Shaq, you think of the insane Warriors. There's tons where you're like, these guys are top of the top in terms of championship rosters. I don't think a lot of people would put this roster and say this is one of the greatest on paper stacked rosters we've ever seen that's won a championship. I don't think they're very high on the list because they don't have a collection of like 3 top 10 players in the league. But all that being said, they had the best point differential in a postseason of all time, which just speaks volumes, and it's awesome to see for the game.
And my favorite stat of the entire time, Jalen Brunson becomes the 4th player in history to have all 4 of them, an NCAA championship, a collegiate player of the year, an NBA champion, an NBA Finals MVP, joining MJ, Bill Walton, and Kareem.
What a list.
And Rank, you know what those guys don't have? An in-season tournament championship. Knicks are the first team to be able to win both in a season. Right now, by all team standards, they are the greatest team of all time.
I love that.
No, this season was one to remember. True, you hit on the point differential thing. I can't remember a team in our lifetime just being this dominant. Ever since they went 2-1 down against the Hawks, they just went on an absolute crash course. I mean, they were killing teams. Killed the Sixers, closeout game, destroyed them. Killed the Cavs, one of the best comebacks ever in game 1. Killed them, closeout game. And then that OG Tippin, man, down 29 points, coming all the way back.
One of the best games ever.
That was the bet. I'm not going to speak for you guys. That was the best game I think I've ever watched.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Cherry on top, too, and it has nothing to do with basketball. It's so cool to see Celebrity Row and just see, like, Larry David go fucking nuts. Like, it's really, like, unlike any other, arena.
It is.
Have a game of that quality, it's awesome.
It was just cool to see different guys step up too. Like Shamit at one point, I think hit three threes in 10 straight games or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, they got for a bag of chips. I mean, come on. It's crazy. This Knicks team will go down in history because I don't think any team will be able to replicate the success they had in the playoffs and this run that they pulled off.
And, there's a lot of I don't say there's a lot of because I think basketball fans in general are really enjoying this championship. But for those that do say like weak East, that they ran through, we have seen weak East before. Like you can make the argument LeBron has gone through a weak East every time he's gone to the finals. But LeBron was never murdering teams to this degree. It doesn't matter if it's a weak East when you are murdering teams to this degree.
It's always weak East. We heard it last year, Pacers took Thunder to 7. It's not very weak, man. Spurs were supposed to destroy the Knicks. I don't know what happened there. West is real quiet now. But
Very,
sometimes
very quiet.
power of friendship beats talent,
Yeah.
Sometimes it all is chemistry at the end.
Liam, that's a great segue. Let's we ready to flip the script?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Can I
guys
start
go
us off? Yeah.
first. You guys go
The,
first. What did you see here?
This was a Spurs team that throughout the playoffs did not look fazed by anything. And they got to the finals and the lights were a little bright. Them being so young and their lack of experience, their lack of adversity faced definitely showed. Their lack of humility also was shown as well. The Knicks, a lot of veteran guys. Cat's been in the league forever. Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG, all been around for a minute. Guys off the bench contributors, Shamit, Mitch. Spurs didn't really have anything like that. And they kept saying, they were incessant, we're the better team. we're the better team, we're more talented, we're more skilled. It doesn't always come down to that. I thought Mitch Johnson was a phenomenal coach throughout the playoffs, but man, Mike Brown just absolutely ran laps around him. The future is bright for the Spurs, but in order to succeed, you need to fail. Every great team fails before they succeed, and I think this is exactly what they needed. They call it, falling forward, is how you can use to describe this experience. I mean, they looked great. They're going to be back, but you can't, they celebrated like they won the championship when they beat OKC. And I think they discounted the Knicks, and the Knicks rightfully put them in their place.
Yeah. In the NBA, you have to fail first. Like, every team does it. They went farther than any team really does their first time around in the playoffs. Like, it was impressive how far they got, and they deserve a lot of credit for it. But I feel like there were certain situations where if they had Pop, or if they had a more experienced veteran head coach that wasn't young and trying to, like, be buddy, not ruffle some feathers, like, De'Aaron Fox should not have been playing down the stretch.
No.
Like, he was awful. Like, you should be starting a backcourt of Castle and Harper. Harper should be playing way more minutes than De'Aaron Fox. Like, I know De'Aaron Fox is getting paid $50 million as the third highest paid player in the NBA, which is a problem that they're going to have to solve because they need to get better, and that's not the solution. But Fox was bad. Multiple mistakes that you do not expect a player of his tenure in the league to be making that cost them this. If he just dribbles down and gets fouled in Game 4, it's 2-2 going back to San Antonio. It's 2-2 going back to San Antonio. It's absolutely ridiculous that, like, not that he cost them, but I think Mitch's inopportunity to, one, get the right players on the court, and two, call the timeout when it needs to be made, cost them this championship.
100%.
Well said, Rank. Yeah, I think we can all agree Dylan Harper's going to be a very, very good player in this league. And I think it was obvious during the Thunder series that, in a way, they needed De'Aaron Fox because Castle is a little reckless with the ball and not a true point guard in the way De'Aaron Fox is. And I think that kind of just that sentiment got in Mitch Johnson's head. So he was sticking with his veteran to steady the ship, especially because every game was kind of in clutch time. So maybe you want someone to steady the ship like that. But I think Dylan Harper's very good at that. To your point, Rank, about it could have been 2-2. It could have been
4-0.
It could have been 4-0. I mean, like, and this just goes back to the lack of experience. You can point to moments in every game as much as, like, we're giving the Knicks so much flowers that they deserve. The problem is history will look back at these games and be like, Game 1, Wemby hit off the side of the backboard, dribbled off his foot in clutch time, really bad possessions, turnovers. Game 2, we all know about the ball off Castle. You can blame Castle. You can blame Wemby. Whatever it is, it's two inexperienced teammates not on the same page. Game 3, hit the game winner. Fox, whatever. Game 4, you blow a 30-point lead, and then obviously De'Aaron Fox is not welcome back in San Antonio, even though he's under contract for $200 million more because everyone knows just dribble the ball. And I feel bad because De'Aaron Fox actually seems like a very smart guy, and that's just a total lapse that people just have time and time. And yeah, this could have been 4-0. I mean, it could have. It's crazy, and that's why it was such a good series. And we were fortunate to watch some of it together in Scottsdale, which was awesome. But yeah, they'll be back. I mean, this is going to be a very good roster.
Yeah.
How much of this blame do you place on Wemby? Because there's times this series where you're 7'3", and we talked about it in that Thunder series of times. There's times where he thinks he's a point guard.
Yeah.
And yeah, you might be able to shoot well, but like you are much more impactful for your team when you can do the things in the paint and get in there and bully ball your way in for a basket. He plays scared at times. He plays tired at times. I feel like maybe that's the answer. He's just tired.
Yeah.
He's going to increase his fitness or something like that. But he goes through stretches where it's like, where is he?
I think he just took his foot off the gas pedal. Because during that Thunder series, I was terrified of him every possession. And as someone rooting for the Knicks, just the groove he was in, I wasn't scared all the time.
Yeah, and That quote, "I'm in your head."
Oh,
I believe it was up 20-something points. Said that to
oh,
Mitchell
dude.
Robinson. Yeah, he was in his head, and he learned about missing clutch free throws, going 0 for 2 at the line that
Yep.
game. Oh man.
Yep.
I've always been a big Wemby guy since he came in the league, but you're going to go through losses like this. Nobody wins their first attempt, and we know what he's capable of. But man, you have to show your opponent some respect. Did not shake any of the Knicks' hands. Didn't even shake Jeremy Sohan's hand at the end.
His ex-teammate from literally that season.
Refused to talk to the media multiple times, and deflected a lot. I think he's got a lot of reflecting to do, because he's got a chance to be a great leader in this league. But man, being a good competitor and respecting your opponents is one thing. Being a dick about it is a complete another.
If you want to be the face of the NBA, Rank's not going to like this, but LeBron is a very clean-cut guy off the court.
There he is.
Very clean-cut guy. I think that's why a lot of people like him. That's not always the formula for success, because you could argue Michael Jordan and Kobe were much more, locked in on basketball. Yeah. But in this day and age, people do not like when you do that stuff.
You got to respect your peers. You don't have to like them. You got to respect them.
And one more point, and I swear to God, I'm not trying to be biased here, but I think you can. I think you guys will agree with me. I think you can tell Wemby really, really, really wanted to beat the Thunder, really bad, so emotionally invested, and I just didn't see the same thing in the finals.
I think he was tired. I honestly think in the past couple of years he's not played a full season. I think he was honestly gassed.
Going 7 games against that Thunder defense, man.
Yeah,
you can't come back from that.
Caruso humping you the whole time.
Yeah, and the Knicks got a lot of rest. They did. Yeah. They had those fresh legs, man. Whew. We going into legacy talk now?
Let's briefly touch on legacy. You already teed us up for Jalen Brunson. Liam, you've always kind of been not Cat's biggest fan. How do you think?
You know what? Before the season, my biggest criticism, and it was a fair one, is that he's soft and he shies away in big moments and he can't handle the pressure. And he absolutely silenced me and everybody that spoke bad on him. Even games where he had, 8 points, 2 points, he was still very effective, especially on the defensive end and rebounding. And I loved seeing him play defense on Wemby. I thought he did a fantastic job. Now, he did make a couple, lapses reaching in and stuff, but it's just going to happen when you're guarding somebody who's 7'9". But man, Cat was great. He was great all series, and it made me so happy to see how much it meant to him. I'm happy for Cat.
Rank, anything to add on for Cat?
Nothing really. I didn't hate him as much as everybody else. He's really he's a number 2. He's a really good number 2 in this league, and he's proven that. And his ability to step back into a role that probably isn't what he wanted or what he grew up being most of his life was impressive and selfless. It takes a big person to do what he did, and he did it seamlessly, which is very impressive.
Here's the thing that people are not going to like. There was a infamous scrimmage in Minnesota where a lot of slander was given towards 2 individuals, and those 2 individuals, Andrew Wiggins and Cat, have rings, and Jimmy Butler does not have a ring, and they were both starters on championship teams. I'm a Jimmy fan, but
you could say it fueled them.
Maybe. OG, 2-time champion.
Rank's just called Cat a great number 2. OG is also a great number 2. My God, Mr. Clutch. What was it? 10 threes he hit, and it was a game 4. Tippin. Greatest shot in Knicks history. arguably one of the greatest shots in basketball history. Fucking stone cold killer, both sides of the floor. He was the only guy routinely in the playoffs that would go up and try to dunk it with a Wemby near every single time. And I applaud him for it. The fucking balls on that man. OG's the man. He's the absolute man.
There's so many guys in the Zags team, but he is the type of guy you would love to have on your team. Like, defensively amazing. Like, I think back to those Marcus Smart days, and like, OG is 10 times better at everything than Marcus Smart ever was. And you love those type of guys who he also does it quietly. Like, OG's not a talker. He's not like in your face. He's not like shit talking. He's just going out there and he's going to lock down your best defender, and he's going to make some shots, make some tough cutting buckets. He's not a great dribbler off the dribble, but like everything else, he does very, very well. And it's another, speaking of roster construction, the perfect move.
Yeah.
You trade away RJ Barrett and Quigley for this guy. Like, this is it's a no doubter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because at the time, I did not like the trade because I thought the defense gets better, the offense was going to drop off a cliff, and I mean he was blossoming already in Toronto and just took another step up as a guy. And we all saw the stat in the finals. He played 0 minutes in the 2019 finals, emergency appendectomy. I mean, he was also only averaging like 7 points that year. It was his second year in the league. And now, what a major contributor, one of the best two-way players in the league, period.
True, you like stats?
I like stats, yeah.
Highest true shooting percentage of any player in the finals ever, OG Anunoby.
Makes so much sense. He was on a tear like no other this postseason. Bridges Hart, goated role players.
Ooh. I got something for you guys. It's always a debate. The NBA Hall of Fame, their criteria is all basketball accomplishments, high school, college, NBA overseas. These guys get another ring. They're both going into the Hall of Fame. Arguably, Josh Hart with 2 of them, right? Or does he have? Or is Mikal has 2. Mikal's already.
Mikal's got 1.
Or
No,
whoever's
college rings.
So
one of them. You're talking about college rings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, they're both on their way there, and I think Mikal told the guys in the locker room too when they were up 2-0. Hey guys, job's not finished.
Oh,
can't take our foot off the gas because he's been there before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, legendary. I'm hoping selfishly that this draws some more attraction to our beautiful university because we produce winners. I mean, look around. Look at our fellas.
Somebody fouled shortly after, right before they won it. Some 7'3" guy named Italian Wemby.
I think all of our major college guys, maybe outside of Ryan Arcidiacono, have rings. Kyle's got a ring. Obviously, the Knicks, Dante got one. Gillespie got one with the Nuggets. Like, they're just proven winners, man.
Did Jeremiah get a ring?
Forgot about him.
Loading soon.
Bay, no ring. My bad. Spellman, no ring. My bad. Castle, no ring. My bad, guys. Sorry, I forgot about all of these people. My bad.
Well, these guys are a little bit of a different breed than those other ones aforementioned.
But Bridges, one last thing on him. Nobody's talking about those 5 first-round picks. Nobody's talking when you give up.
Fuck them.
First Atlanta, they were, but I agree with you, Reg. No more. No mas.
When you win a championship, those things don't matter anymore. It's a high risk, high reward.
Mike Brown, great coach. I think this was he had a bunch of championships like as an assistant. I think this is his first as a head coach.
Yeah,
he had one with the Spurs, right?
A couple assistants. This is his first.
One of the Warriors too. Yeah.
W.
We talked about Wemby.
Legendary man.
Before we get into everything else, briefly, so I'm not good at. I want to touch on some major contenders and one off-season initiative for them. Keep it nice and brief. Spurs. What do you guys have?
Fox.
Get rid of De'Aaron Fox's contract and find a way to bring in veteran role players.
Get a better, maybe a more suitable backup big for Wemby, someone that can kind of emulate his play style a little bit.
Yeah.
More.
Cornette minutes were bad.
Maybe another rebounder
Boston.
next to Wemby. Other than that, just grow, keep playing. I mean, they're gonna be back. It's inevitable.
Yeah, agreed. Thunder. What do you guys have?
You see,
Got some
First
decisions to
question.
make, right?
how's the Wiggins trade?
Sure. You want to talk about the trade news? Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys said it perfectly. Big decisions. Got 3 max contracts. There's 4 guys really that are tied for the foreseeable future. It's our 3 max contracts that everyone knows. Caruso for another 4 years. A lot of money. You assume we're going to extend Kaysen and AJ Mitchell at some point. Got to fill out the rest of the roster. So that's one of the moves. Aaron Wiggins just got flipped for 2 second-round picks. Kind of selling low because he was just out of the rotation, especially when you play the Spurs. If you can't guard the perimeter, it's going to be tough. I expect Dort to be gone. $18 million, better spent elsewhere. Someone who was also kind of playing his way out of the rotation, was just kind of starting as a formality. I would re-sign Hartenstein. Obviously extend McCain when the time's right. Consolidate the first-round picks. You don't have enough money to draft 3 players and pay them all. It's going to be a financial – Presti's going to have to figure out how to get this roster ready to beat the Spurs and how to save money. And that's – we'll see what happens. Wiggins was kind of the first domino there. Saved about $7 million payroll, and then obviously the luxury tax effects of that.
I don't think you have to make improvements. I think you need to get under the cap. Because
Yep.
if you're healthy next year with those guys, you can beat the Spurs.
Agreed.
So find a way to get under the luxury tax, whatever the second apron.
Man, I still can't believe you guys have McCain.
What a guy. What a guy. Cavs. What do you guys got for Cavs?
Press the button, blow it up. It's over. It's been over. This is the farthest you're ever going to go with this team. It's time. I have no faith in this team. Sorry, Truett.
I don't know what you do. Nobody wants these pieces. Nobody wants Mobley. Nobody wants Jared Allen who can't play big minutes in a playoff game. I guess you could probably get something for D. Mitch. Are you gonna trade Donovan Mitchell? They can't do anything. They're in hell. You sign Donovan Mitchell for another 4 years. Unless he wants out, he's gonna be there. You can't just blow it up around him because then you have a nightmare in your hands. They are going to do the exact same thing they did forever. They're gonna run it back.
I agree a little bit more with Rank. I think the question going into this season, will Donovan Mitchell resign? They went all in. They're like, fuck youth. Let's go all in. And if you had told me going in the postseason they'd go to the conference finals, I'd be like, okay, you'd probably resign. But the way that they just fucking played dead, like a dead skunk, roadkill to the Knicks, not feeling so good. I think because I would rather go all in and leverage all my assets to try and get one ring with Donovan Mitchell than go back to the purgatory that has been the Cavs franchise outside of LeBron. I know it's not going to happen because there's traction in the other direction. I think you trade Mobley and whatever for Giannis. You get a lot fucking older, a lot more injury prone, but you just go all in and just say, fuck it, because we don't want to go back to winning 20 games and nobody showed up to our arena.
There's a fourth option here. What if LeBron wants to go back to Cleveland?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Unk show, that would be, jeez.
It all depends if that GM's giving James Harden a pizza party or not. Let's be honest.
Any young asset the Cavs will have, LeBron will throw out the building anyway. So
Yeah.
I
They don't have any left, Frank.
Mobley's gone.
Yeah. You have to run it. You have to keep Harden. Like you've mortgaged so much of your future. I think you just keep going old. Like that's what I'm saying. Go get like a Giannis, get rid of Mobley, and just I mean, what else are you gonna do? You gonna trade Donovan Mitchell and build around Mobley?
What?
Sure.
Sure.
You're hearing the offers on the table for Giannis right now.
Dude,
The Bucks are not going to pick one with
The
Evan
Bucks-
Mobley.
They hear Mobley in the offer, they fart in the phone and hang up. they don't even fucking listen.
Let me propose a little trade for you. I got you.
What the hell?
I will give you Evan Mobley. I will give you the Steph Curry himself, Max Strus. I will give you Keon Ellis, and I will give you Sam Merrill, and as many picks as you want.
Yeah, I fart in the phone twice and then hang up. Yeah.
I'm telling you, Miles Turner and Evan Mobley front court championship.
All right.
Keon Ellis at
moving on.
one, bang.
The Celtics.
Let's go to the Celtics.
Ranked?
There's some
A lot of
interesting
rumors
news
with you,
going
buddy.
on, yeah.
I don't want it. I hate Giannis. He's overrated. I don't think he can. I'm not sure how he's going to fit with Tatum. You're losing shooting. You have another ball-dominated big man who honestly shouldn't be ball-dominant. Like, I've been saying it for years. If Giannis wants to morph into Shaq, sure, that's what he should be doing. But he's not going to. And you're getting rid of Jaylen Brown, who had probably one of his best years of his career. And is, if you look at the Celtics team, we've got great wing depth. We need a playmaker. So let's get rid of our shooting guard / small forward and Jaylen Brown, who could dribble and play make, for a power forward, ball dominant guy who thinks he can play make but really can't. And let's trade a bunch of first round picks. I don't want it.
Is this their attempt of like selling high? Is that what is like? It doesn't feel like this is selling high, but like you're trading,
It's
like you
gotta
said,
be
Jaylen Brown
off-field
after
stuff with Jaylen
MVP
Brown.
level season.
I think it's more Jaylen Brown is a little tiffed at the C's organization for whatever reason. And
That's a shame.
I don't know.
Frank, if you had your way, how would you improve this offseason?
Get rid of Vucevic. Be on the door out to somewhere. I would love to see us get a more playmaking point guard than Pritchard. I think Pritchard's a great six man and Derek White's a great shooting guard. But you need a playmaking point guard that I'd love to see somebody come in and do that.
What about big
That's what
depth?
I want. Big depth is another issue. Less concerned by that. I don't think you need big depth in the East to be competitive. I think we have the wing help. Like if at this point in time we're thinking the Knicks are the team to beat in the East, Mitchell Robinson's not scaring me, and Jason Tatum to an extent can guard Cat. So like, I need somebody who can play make and get the ball in Brown and Tatum's hands to be able to do their stuff. They're not playmakers, so we'll see. Hard to find a guy like that out there.
T-Wolves, I kind of look at them as another team that just ran into a Wemby problem they didn't know how to solve.
There's been some rumors, Rank. Them targeting the fan favorite Derek White as their big offseason acquisition.
That would be a great player. With Dante out, that's a great two guard next to Ant.
I think that's a great 1-2 to have.
Yeah.
I
I saw that
think
they
of a
might turn
package
Josh
that they
Giddey,
could do.
too.
What's a package they could give up to get Derek White, though?
Gobert and some picks. I don't know what else they could. Maybe Naz Reid
yeah.
and some picks.
Jason Tatum, Giannis, and Rudy Gobert on the same team.
Your rim
That
defense
sounds
would be
a great
insane.
time.
Yeah, you guys give up 60 points a game, but you score like 63.
I don't see the Celtics trading Derek White there. I
agree.
I fell off Derek White a little bit this season. He didn't have a great year when thrust into a bigger role, but you're selling him at a very low point right now.
He's
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah.
The role he was in when you guys won the whole thing, perfect role for him.
Oh yeah.
They asked him to fill too big a role, and with Tatum back, him moving back to the 3 in like scoring and playmaking wise, I think will be better for him next year.
It's hard too. I think Drew Holiday was the underrated cog in the machine.
Yeah.
In terms of ball handling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Realistic moves for the T-Wolves. I think you keep AO. Absolutely keep him.
Must.
I don't really know what else is attainable for this team.
Can you move on from Randall?
Yeah.
Rank who? Yeah, but like.
It's you
You
need to
have
find
to-
a matching
you have to
partner.
just-
It's the problem.
You have to just get rid of him. Man, they're kicking themselves, huh?
Yeah, the other side of that trade is hard to see a team coming in and wanting Julius Randle,
Yeah.
considering how far his stock has fallen this year.
He's got $33 million next year, $35 million player option the year after that.
Yeah, he screams Bulls or Kings.
Kings.
They're not going to give up anything for him. Like, what are the Bulls or Kings going to offer?
Yeah,
you?
exactly. You
They might
attach
just
picks
absorb
to him
it
and try to
from
get like
You might have to
Giddy.
attach something to that.
yeah,
guy.
Yeah.
attach some picks, try to get Giddy or like Buzelis or something. I don't know. Bulls probably. Yeah, that's a fart on the phone and hang up too. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen, but I like your Derek White thinking because without Dante, Mike Conley is so fucking old.
Yeah.
Like you
they
got
need a ball handler.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go Nuggets.
Nuggets?
Damn, man, not a problem I want to have.
They got to get athletic, man. They got to get athletic.
They made a mistake last offseason getting rid of Michael Porter.
They most certainly did.
And you kind of need to figure out a way to get back, if correct that mistake somehow, or hope that Cam Johnson gets better this year.
Yeah,
Christian Brown is also handcuffing your future.
that might be the worst contract in the NBA.
Yeah.
I think we hit on this last episode, but I think the one archetype of player that sucks in the regular season is the inefficient chucker, but in the playoffs, man, they have a lot of value. Guys like a CJ McCollum, an MPJ, shit, even a Cam Thomas. I think it would have helped a lot of teams out.
When buckets are hard to come by, you need that. All right, Liam, let's go. Let's see the Magic too. What are they going to do to get to the mountaintop?
Oh man! Well, we got a new coach. Shout out Sean Sweeney. Hype for that. Hopefully health goes our way. I love Bane. Love what he's doing. I don't know if Suggs is the answer at PG. I don't know. I hate this discourse though that they got to trade Paolo because, anybody who watched him in big games, I mean, dude's a dog. Yeah, sometimes he takes bad shots, but shit, he can fill it up. He's a good player. He's a guy you want on your team. I don't know. What do you think?
I feel like the starting lineup, when healthy, if you got Desmond, you got Franz, and you got Paulo, is a very solid 3 in the East. To your point, Liam, Suggs is not the answer at point guard.
No.
Can you get that answer at point guard? Cam Thomas is a free agent.
Can Anthony Black become that guy?
That's kind of the hope. I was hoping Gillespie, we could kind of pry him away from the Suns because I think that would be
Great, dude.
perfect. fit.
Yeah.
Him with Paolo and Franz in the pick and roll, Desmond catch and shoot. Oh my God! With maybe a couple more schemes to get guys threes instead of packing the paint and playing 80s ball. I don't know.
And you guys don't have a pick this year, right? No picks?
I don't think so.
Which
I think
sucks.
so.
This is a good point guard draft.
Yeah,
Maybe
we
get
could
it.
see. I think we could see a little draft day trade. Maybe Jalen Suggs is involved. Maybe someone else. I don't know. We'll see.
How do you fix the center rotation too?
That's another issue. At this point, though, we need a playmaker. So, yeah. Just leave it at that.
Solemn way to end the NBA section. I'm going to let my two soccer freaks lead us on this beautiful World Cup journey we're on.
Yeah. Well, we talk about some games today, man. Shout out Lionel Messi, all-time leading goal scorer at the World Cup now rank. He had 2 more goals today after a hat trick in his first game. It's crazy that with all the talent in the World Cup, we got Haaland, got Mbappe, Yamal, that this 39-year-old Argentinian is still the best player in the world. And there's not really a debate. It's insane.
People talked about 8 years ago it was going to be his last World Cup, and you're sitting here now, and he scored every single goal for Argentina. And they're dominating. And I grew up a Ronaldo guy, but you compare Messi right now to what Ronaldo's doing, and it's not even close. Like, Ronaldo's an issue on the team. Ronaldo's holding that team back. Ronaldo's the reason this team is not winning games. And Messi's out here dominating in the same way he's always dominated. It's very, very impressive. He's the greatest of all time. He got the most goals in World Cup history today. He just keeps doing it. 5 goals at 39 in the World Cup already. Guy's going for a golden boot again, going for his second World Cup, maybe back-to-back. I don't think he'll get it, but he's not going to, and they're not going to.
Yeah. World Cup is always one of the best sporting events to watch. And hosting it this year with the emergence of our team and our coach, who's, I think, really changed the culture, Pacheco, he's been unbelievable. And the U.S. has looked really fucking good. We've looked really solid. Rank, what do you think? You think we got a shot to make a little run?
Yeah, I've had a love-hate relationship with Pochettino for a while. Back when he used to be the Tottenham head coach and the Chelsea head coach last year. But he's really doing a great job with this team. And they're playing in a way that I've never seen the U.S. play.
Yeah.
They're playing aggressive. They're playing confident. They're exploiting the holes in their teams. And we have the talent. Like, they've been talking about this golden generation for years. And this is the year. Like, this is the time. You have guys like Tyler Adams is playing out of his mind right now in midfield. Like, I've never seen a player like him. You see players in the world, but like for the U.S., to be able to command a game, to be able to command the defense, the ball's not getting past him. And you have guys like Chris Richards on defense, 97% pass completions. Pulisic went healthy game 1, and he'll be back. Absolutely amazing. Balogun, ridiculous. There's just so much talent on this team. Playing in the U.S. as well with the fans behind them has been awesome. And we're now going to go in. We had never won 2 games in a row in the group stage before.
Yeah.
We had never topped a group. We had never clinched a group with a game in hand.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of nevers that have happened before, and this team is breaking them all. And yes, this team got a chance to make a run. So the bracket right now is looking great for us. Like, it's shaping up very nicely for a Bosnia first round, Egypt second round. Get me to the quarterfinals.
Rank, I've watched a little more Prem than I have in past years this past season. We play and look like a good team, which is crazy. I don't know. I'm very excited. I think we've already shocked a lot of people. I think we could do some more damage. I really do.
Like, tactically, we're better.
Yeah. Player-wise,
we're playing better. And it's just such a ripple effect. Like, as these players do these things, as we get these accomplishments, like, yes, Pochettino's going to be gone. This is his only World Cup team coach for us. But then this talent level, new head coaches come in and want to coach fields. And then players who have dual citizenship to Germany and England want to stay in the U.S. Like, it's such a ripple effect playing well and going these runs, and they're just dominating right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, last thing I got for you guys on the World Cup. Would you rather see the USA bring it home this year or your NFL team win a championship ring this season? We'll start with you, Rank, because Truitt is greedy and has already gotten it done. Season, so it's not as much for him. But Rank, what would you say?
I would rather the U.S. win.
Wow.
I'm with you. I'm with you there.
Let's go for the sweep. I'll do it too.
I just love beating these other countries at a sport they love so much, and it's an hour for us, man. So great. Soccer now, bitch.
Yes. Do we want to talk baseball? We're in such a unique position where like neither of our teams are good this year, and
This was a great show. There's no need to ruin it.
Yeah, I went to a Padres game this weekend. Sat in the 100s behind home plate, which was really cool. I got to watch Mason Miller pitch. That was very cool. That's about it, you know.
Who are you watching? Who are you watching in August?
I think it's. I want to say they're both divisional games. So I think one of them's playing the Rangers. Excuse me. One of them's playing the Angels. One of them's playing the A's. Which, like, with how tight that division is, it could actually be like a meaningful game.
Interesting.
So in Texas, Rangers, Angels, and then A's, Astros.
Yeah, which like I don't have the standings in front of me. Isn't it pretty tight right now?
Let's see.
I just hope it's meaningful when we're there.
Yeah,
and it's actually like because the Mariners are winning the division and they're one game above 500.
Yeah, A's are right behind, right? A's
one
are
and a
right
half, two. Yeah,
the Astros are three. They're fourth, and they're 3 games behind the Mariners. So, like, hopefully, it'll be eventful.
It'll be a great time.
Yeah. Liam, the show is yours.
Hoop Script?
Oh yeah, fuck! I was about to go.
Truitt, the show is yours.
I was about to get super excited for birthdays.
Liam, I hope you have a couple World Cup soccer birthdays just on the World Cup going on.
Oh, don't you worry, Rank. I got a couple for you.
Oh shit! This is interesting.
Oh
wow! I've never seen graphics like this.
Lob City teammate.
Okay, it doesn't have to be played with Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, or Blake Griffin. Played one game with them, doesn't have to be at the same time.
Top left, Leonardo Barbosa.
Oh, great shout, Rank.
Barbosa.
What?
Liam, give me a random Mavs player, like 15th guy on the roster right now.
Go 2000s. Go Pops. Try Pops. Pops. No, not. He was not a Curry teammate. He was underneath. Yeah, right there. Yeah. No.
I meant for this one, like Clay.
Could go AJ Lawson, but that would be 2020s. Did he overlap? Maybe they didn't overlap. I thought they did.
I guess not.
Can we go Eric Paschall top right?
Yeah, that might work out. Nova.
There we go. Damn.
One of the best shooters ever. Took the last shot. Took the last shot of the 2016 finals and he missed it.
That was a clank.
Yeah, it was. Where is he?
Spates.
There he is. Damn it, that wasn't much better either. Who knows about Mo Spates? Okay, maybe we can nail in some one franchise guys.
Need a guy who played for like 1 or 2 games.
Yeah. Oh, I got one. I don't think he ever did. He actually play for another team? I thought we just like cut him. Oh, dude, the GOAT. The fucking GOAT. No, put him here. The fucking GOAT.
There we go. Can we go top left, Jared Jack?
Oh, great shout.
Legend.
Okay,
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That's better. Fuck, who's that tall fucker? Mitch McGarry.
Mitch McGarry, 15th man on that conference finals team with Russ and Durant. I think he got suspended for like drugs or something and never played again.
Jeez. All right.
This could be Terrence Ferguson. No. Did he play for another team? Fuck. Lob City teammates. There was anybody and their mother could have played small forward for this team.
It happened to be Matt Barnes.
Hedo.
Sorry, that's team, bro.
One franchise 2000s. Gabe Pruitt.
Who the fuck is that?
Who?
Celtics
He doesn't even have a photo. Who the fuck?
championship run. Bench guy.
Damn.
No clue who that guy is.
He only played 1 year, so he just won a ring and dipped. Love that. Love that. Wow.
Yep.
We can get creative with this because there's a lot of guys that qualify.
Lob City teammate. Trying to think of that 2K team now.
So what's the category for Lob City? Does it have to play for both? Does that have to be
No.
a Clipper?
It can be any of them. So like you can choose. Like I'm thinking of like Blake Griffin Nets right now.
If we go like Reggie Jackson on the
Yeah.
2020s or something,
That's a good
stick him
shout.
wherever. There you go.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
a good shout. Let's just get all Blake Griffin teammates.
Terry Rozier, by the way.
Good shout.
Oh!
Nice.
Dude, he was so nasty in college too.
308. Damn.
What did you say,
Wow.
Rick? Sorry.
I was going to say Terry Rozier there, but you just destroyed that.
Damn. Where did he go to school? He was like really good.
Who was on those old Hornets teams? Like
That's what I'm trying to think. Old Hornets.
I can just think of David West and
I'm thinking of a Mika Okafor right now. That's probably two.
yeah.
Oh, there's a funny fucker on that team. He had a funny name. It was like Gucci or it was something like that. It was something Uchi. It wasn't Gucci. It was something like that though.
I don't know what you want me to.
I remember this because of birthdays. Try fuck. I know he played for the Hornets.
Try Peugeot all with me and things.
Peja right here.
I got it. Try Moochie Norris. Moochie. MOOC. Yeah. Yes.
Oh! Oh shit!
Yes.
That means you're the only one?
Yes, dude.
Holy fuck.
Shout out Moochie Norris.
Dude, this one has to go in the. Okay, we low key need to get diamonds for these then.
Shout out Moochie Norris.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I only remember him because of birthdays.
We gotta get diamonds. Come on, it's such a famous team. We
What
got,
is that?
I think you're the only person that's ever. It's a unicorn. Like,
Oh my god.
you might be the only
Crazy.
person that's ever done it.
Damn.
Shit, that's crazy. I've never seen that before. Think of that 2022 roster.
Ish Smith, top left.
Yeah, he was a warrior.
Ish Smith, I see middle.
Okay, we'll take the risk here. Nice rank. Okay.
Oh, we gotta have a banging last
Kwame
player.
Brown, top left.
Kwame Brown was a warrior.
I had no idea about that.
Oh my god.
Damn, nice rank.
2020s.
I'll be able to get some fucking bum ass dude who played for the Mavs.
Yeah, give us like we need like the 14th man last year or something. Oh, what about that Omar guy or Omer? What's his name? Who's the Max?
Cassie,
What's
Omax, Olivier.
Omri.
Yeah,
Cassie,
him.
yeah.
Okay.
Prosper.
All right.
Oh,
I just remember you went crazy for him. I'll just leave it at that.
I liked him.
Wait, that's not a Mavs
One
jersey.
brand.
He's not even on the team anymore.
is that Grizzlies jersey?
That's what.
Oh, I got one for that. Try Kylor Kelly, top right.
Bro, we got one already though.
Oh,
do you want to put him here? Does he
Has
fit
he played
here?
for one team?
I don't know.
I mean, if
Try-
he did,